Well, here we are. In the grand scheme of things, this is an incredibly minuscule achievement, but you know what they say, it's the little things, right? So, to commemorate this milestone we've come to, I've decided to make a decision that may be a detriment in the long term and interact with my community. I know. Very brave. Recently, I put out a community post that left a pinned comment on the last video welcoming any questions you all may have had for me, and I do mean any. So now that the grace period for swearing on YouTube is probably over by this point, let's get into the questions. Alright, our first question comes in from that. Will you do an alternate video on the Liberator of Rubicon ending? So yeah, I actually plan on doing both of the other endings. Someone else asked a similar question, so I'm just looping you together. I do want to play through both of the playthroughs again, though, as the footage that I have for those has been sitting there for a few months, and I might need a refresher. And also, I forgot to turn off the subtitles for all of my playthroughs, which is why the last two videos have letterboxing on a lot of scenes. So I want to get rid of the subtitles to, avoid that because it looks stupid. All right, question 2, although this is technically 3 questions. All right, you gonna stream again? Perhaps. Smash or pass V4 Rusty? That's a really, really stupid fucking question. Smash. You want to commit war crimes? I got a few funny Minecraft mod packs. Are you asking me out right now? Because the answer is probably yes. Next question from, again, this. What the fuck is a kilometer? A unit of measurement used by the inferior. Look it up in the dictionary. Question 4. Will you be continuing Ultra Kill? Definitely. I'm just kind of waiting on the rest of the game to come out, or at least chapter 8. It's not there yet. We'll get there eventually. Also, how did you come up with a badass name? So I'm going to assume that you're talking about my YouTube username, so I'm gonna give you a quick story. So online, I go by Shizno as my tag, which refers to Red vs. Blue. That's also my Xbox gamer tag. If you can't tell, I'm a Red vs. Blue fan. Go ahead. Go find all the Red vs. Blue references in all my videos. Just go ahead. The yellow half of the name just comes from my favorite color being yellow. But the Shizzer part came about as a drunken country accent slurring of one of my friends trying to say Shizno. It was very funny. Like 5 people understand it, and we're gonna keep it that way. Question number 5 comes in from Skilled. I know this guy. I know him. Best beer of 2010. Literally any Bavarian Weizenbach. Those Europeans, dude, they know how to brew. Question 6 coming in from John and Pun. I know this guy too. Who's someone you always looked up to, rather it be fictional or real? Someone that inspired you to keep going. I'm going to ignore the typo in the second half of your sentence. That's how I know you typed it out. So I'm going to separate this into 2 questions. But so for the first sentence, as corny as it sounds, I guess my mom, like with all the shit that's happened in life, she always manages to somehow have an answer to everything and usually keeps a level head for whatever happens. I want to be like that someday because that's fucking awesome. But I guess for now, I'll just stick to long form shit posts and dead Twitch streams. As for the latter part of that question, so a lot of people fit that bill. Just a few people, spitball off the top of my head, Jay Schlatt, the Russian Badger, and like music artists like Bones and Suicide Boys. So like these people are, the definition of like starting from the bottom, making something out of nothing. And it's success stories like these that make me like want to keep going. Like I have a shot, I know I can get there if I keep trying. You might have to make sacrifices and hard choices along the way, but I think persistence really is the key. A lot of people do just give up And it is funny to just tell people, quit. But, keep going. You can do it. Question number 7 comes in from Delta Gun Animations. Hello again. Anything you're looking forward to next year in terms of games? Fucking absolutely. So there's this game called Peripeteia. I'm just going to call it that. I'm not Polish. It's an immersive sim that's an homage to games like Deus Ex and System Shock. I've been following these guys since 2022, and I love the demos they've put out for the game so far. If you like games like Prey 2017, Deus Ex, System Shock, hell, maybe even BioShock, I'd recommend this one wholeheartedly. It has my stamp of approval. But to spitball just a couple more that I'm looking forward to next year, 45 Parabellum Bloodhound, Branching Sickness, Operation Black Mesa, and the inevitable Armored Core 6 spin-off game, because every Armored Core has spin-off games. Question number 8 comes in from Ryan Gosling. Like 3 of you are going to get that. What's a gameplay mechanic that immediately puts you off of a game, no matter how good the rest of it is? Also, when is the Doom Eternal video? So I don't know if this counts as a mechanic, because it's kind of just the entire genre, but top-down strategy, I cannot get into it. It is just not my thing. For example, I'm going to use Halo Wars. Everything about Halo Wars is so good. The music, the animations, the cutscenes, the designs, the characters, and also the game single-handedly spawned Halo Mega Bloks, which is like the entire reason that I'm a Halo fan. Now, unfortunately, I lasted about 3 hours in that game, longer than I thought I would, but it was solely because it's top-down strategy. And even though I love everything else about it, I just couldn't keep going, man. The gameplay just was not clicking with me. As for the Doom Eternal video, one day, maybe. It's not on my list, but I guess I can make an exception for you. Alright, this next question comes in from who I assume to be my stalker, because he has made several threats against my family. When is the next Armored Core video, and are you thinking of doing the rest of the Halo series? So obviously by the time you wrote this, the next Armored Core video already came out. But as far as the other 2 storylines go, probably later this year. I don't know, might do one of them this year and one next year. Like, they're definitely going to be 2 parts for each of them. So I don't know. They'll get there when they get there, all right? See, unlike most AAA game developers, I actually believe the strategy of it's ready when it's ready. Okay, and for the Halo series, yes and no. Like, not all of it. So I want to do a 1 or 2 part video on Halo Reach, kind of in the same vein as I did ODST, get the boys together, be stupid, go crazy, go stupid, because if you can't tell, I really like Halo Reach. Question number 10 comes in from Kid Trouble 999, and he says, name 100 beers. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. Hope that helped. Next question comes in from Jay Thunderbolt. For some reason you have a D in there. You spelt it wrong. Stumbled across you recently, and I was wondering, who are some of your favorite channels to watch? So, let's get the obvious one out of the way first. Hi. Alright, Jay Schlatt, Seth, The Russian Badger, DJ Peach Cobbler, Thane Bishop, Fat Rat, no, not the music guy, this one, please come back, I miss you. Charlatan Wonder, Civvy11, and Habitual Line Crosser, just to name a couple. Question number 12 comes in from Blake. Fucking bitch, why would you ask this? When are you gonna make a video about Hello Kitty Island Adventure? And our last question comes in from Weblo. I know this bozo too. When, if ever, are you going to cut your hair, or are you just going to end up a wannabe Penguin Zero? No. And we already have wannabe Moist Criticals. I don't need to fill that gap in the market. No. Alright, that wraps up all the questions I had. I did not script an outro. So, really appreciate the 1,000 subscriber mark. I am this much closer to milking all of you for profit. So, thanks for that. The next video is not going to be Armored Core. I have something else in the works because I've been waiting for this game for a while, and it's going to be a very funny video. Anyways, that's it. See you in an amount of time. Bye.